Graduates and guests, we now move to the installation of our new President and Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andrew Petter. I invite the Honourable Lance Finch, Chief Justice of the Appeals Court of British Columbia, to join me. Professor Petter, please come forward. Chief Justice, it is my pleasure to present to you the 9th President and Vice-Chancellor of Simon Fraser University, Professor Andrew Petter. Professor Petter holds law degrees from the University of Victoria and from Cambridge University, where he received first-class honors. From 1991 to 2001, he served as an MLA of the province of British Columbia and held numerous cabinet portfolios, including Minister of Advanced Education and Attorney General. He subsequently served as Dean of Law at the University of Victoria for 7 years. Professor Petter brings to his new role a lifelong commitment to education and extensive experience as a university teacher, constitutional scholar, and an academic administrator. He also brings a keen sense of public responsibility, a quality that is essential for anyone who aspires to lead a public institution that has a crucial role to play in education, our youth generating new knowledge and connections with the wider community. As the new president of Simon Fraser University, Professor Petter is uniquely suited to building on our proud history of academic excellence and community engagement and leading the university into the future. Chief Justice, we welcome Andrew Petter as President and Vice-Chancellor, and I ask that you now administer the Pledge of Office.
I now call upon Andrew Petter to take the Pledge of Office. Please repeat after me. I, Andrew Petter, pledge myself.
I, Andrew Petter, pledge myself
to perform the duties of the President and Vice-Chancellor
to perform the duties of the President and Vice-Chancellor
of Simon Fraser University
of Simon Fraser University
as prescribed by law and by the statutes of the university. I promise to uphold the university's traditions, principles and purposes, and to defend the rights and promote the welfare of the university and its members. In the name of Simon Fraser University and at the request of the Board of Governors, I declare you, Andrew Petter, duly installed as the President and Vice-Chancellor of the University and invest you with the authority and charge you with the responsibility pertaining to that office. I ask Chancellor Brant Louis to invest you with the robes of office. Chancellor Louis will be assisted by Simon Fraser University Registrar, Ms. Kate Ross.
Do a little disrobing. Gotta find the sleeve here. Nope. Is that it? All right.
Congratulations, Andrew. Well done. Good luck.
I now call on our newly installed President and Vice-Chancellor, Andrew Petter, to address the Assembly.
Mr. Chancellor, Chief Justices, members of the Board of Governors and Senate, faculty members, honored guests. On this wonderful day, for me as well as you, I offer a warm welcome and hearty congratulations to graduands, families, and friends. I can truly say that I share your sense of excitement, and I want to thank you for allowing my installation to be part of your graduation day. For this is your day, one that you have earned. It must feel like a superlative triumph, a glorious conclusion. And it is. But I hope that you leave today also thinking that this is the most auspicious of beginnings. Education, as W.B. Yeats observed, is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. And I see that flame burning brightly in your eyes today. It is the fire that will sustain you in the years ahead. I was reminded of the power of that fire this past summer when Maureen and I were packing to move to our new home on Burnaby Mountain. As I was leafing through some files, I found this scrap of paper that my mother had sent me in the late 90s when I was Minister of Advanced Education. On it is another quotation, this one from Nelson Mandela. It reads, "Education is the great engine of personal development. It is through education that the daughter of a peasant can become a doctor, that the son of a mine worker can become the head of a mine, that the child of a farm worker can become the president of a great nation. It is what we make out of what we have, not what we are given, that separates one person from another." Sadly, my mother is no longer with us. Yet this scrap brought home to me how much she remains with me. She was a huge believer in education. She and my father not only implanted in me the value of universities, they also supported me at every stage of my educational journeys. And here she still was, as I prepared to embark on another educational adventure, ready to provide me some wisdom that has lost nothing in the passage of time. In a message beneath Mandela's quote, penned in my mother's distinctive script, is written, "I found this as I was cleaning up. I thought you might want to use it when you need more funds in your ministry." I don't recall whether it worked at the time. Treasury Board then as now tends to be unmoved by such appeals. Yet there are two wonderful lessons to be learned from this little piece of paper. One is that we should stop once in a while to thank our mothers and our fathers and our uncles and our aunts and spouses and everyone else who has believed in us and helped us to get to where we are. And there are many such people at this convocation today, fair bursting with pride at your accomplishments. Well, you should be proud of them too. You stand on their shoulders, and you should always remember them as you admire the view. The other lesson from my mother's note is the one that she intended at the time, that education, more than any other force, has the capacity to lift the human condition, to improve any individual, to advance every organization. Education prepares us to make a better job of our own lives and to enrich the lives of those around us. In building our own capacity, we become better able to improve our workplace, our neighborhood, our community, indeed the whole world. That, beginning today, is your challenge. And even as a new president, I am proud of the role that Simon Fraser University has played in bringing you to this moment. I'm not sure why you chose Simon Fraser, but I'd like to tell you what drew me to this remarkable institution. There are really three things, beginning with its deep commitment to you, the students. At a time when some large universities have shifted their focus away from undergraduate students, Simon Fraser has redoubled its efforts to be student-centered, to honor undergraduates as well as graduates as keepers and carriers of the educational flame. A second thing I admire is Simon Fraser's outstanding record of research. We academics can't help but watch for and count measurements of success in our own institutions and in others. In doing so, I've been impressed in recent years to see SFU gain recognition for achieving the greatest research growth, the highest research intensity among Canadian comprehensive universities, and for attaining the best record of publication effectiveness. The third outstanding attribute is Simon Fraser's connection to community. I love the fact that the Vancouver Sun has referred to SFU's downtown campus as the intellectual heart of Vancouver. And that was before the recent opening of the School for Contemporary Arts in the renewed Woodwards complex. I'm excited that south of the Fraser, SFU's stunning Surrey campus has transformed what was a suburban shopping mall into the heart of what is soon to become a vibrant new city center. And I'm captivated by the vision here on Burnaby Mountain of adding to one of the most beautiful campuses on earth, a university, a community that enlivens the university while providing a model of sustainability. one that Maureen and I are now proud to call our home. Through these and other initiatives, SFU has set a new standard for community engagement, acknowledged last year with a Gold Award for Public Sector Leadership in Education from the Institute of Public Administration of Canada. And let me tell you what the Institute said. They said that SFU had turned around the fortunes of struggling communities and set the stage for new levels of university stakeholder partnerships that enhance the region's ability to support growing knowledge-based economies with a highly trained workforce. Quite an amazing record. Well, these are the things that drew me to Simon Fraser University, and these are the reasons I feel so very privileged today to be here with you. I'm honored to be associated with a truly comprehensive university, one in which undergraduate students are challenged and inspired by their exposure to leading scholars, graduate students, international opportunities, and the other benefits that only a research-intensive university can provide them. A university in which faculty members and graduate students gain stimulus and energy from undergraduates who are brimming with fresh ideas and diverse community perspectives. A university that relishes its relationships with the communities it serves. A thriving, driving engine for citizen engagement, economic development, and community betterment. This is the very model of what I believe a post-secondary institution should be. Student-centered, research-driven, community-engaged. A place, I hope you'll agree, where we have lit and stoked Yates' fire. And so we have reached a moment of pride and accomplishment. For you as graduands, for me as SFU's new president. Yet neither of us can afford to rest on our laurels. For you, it's time to take up Mandela's challenge of medicine or business, or perhaps even of leading a great nation in a bold and better direction. For me, the challenge is to draw out of this remarkable institution the best it can be, and to work with others to make it even better. These things will not come easily, nor can they be accomplished alone. In today's world, you are likely to experience numerous changes throughout your working lives, requiring new knowledge and new skills. When those occasions arise, I want SFU to be there for you. I want you to count on Simon Fraser as your education provider going forward, your guide, your lifelong partner in learning. Just as you will continue to need us, we will continue to need you. As we strive to improve SFU, your energy and ideas will be more valuable and important to us than ever. I ask you to stay involved, to help fashion our future, and to deepen and strengthen our community ties. Beyond this, we must never forget that the purpose of education is to expand our ability to help others, to contribute to the construction of a healthier, stronger, and more just society. Each one of you has the capacity to make such a contribution. You have the gifts of your birth, the support of the people who brought you to this day, and now you have a level of education that is available only to the luckiest people on earth. So let us resolve together, from this time and place, to join in a common commitment not only to better ourselves, but to strive each day to build a better world for others. In doing so, let us also be guided by Mahatma Gandhi's credo: live as if you were to die tomorrow, learn as if you were to live forever. Again, my congratulations to you all.